Do, 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 do. Oh wait, what am I done? I messed up. Forgetting to put my headphones on and forgetting to switch it over. Now let's see how bad that's messed it up. Messed up. Forgetting to put my headphones on and forgetting to switch it over. All right, now I had to exit game to the last time I did this. Mordheim kept coming through the monitor instead of the headset. There we go. There we go. That should be a fix. Everything should be good. Also, while we wait on the cutscene, let me, not a lot, but we've been trying to be more active. So give me 1 second. I got to do my step-ups real quick.
A nice day.
Got to remember to load more band because we were
live a
checking out
little
Skaven last time. Last Bash and the Lost Souls. That is up. Sorry, give me 1 moment. 1 moment. Let's go. Nice and easy. Alternating leg steps. 10 on each. Ready? Go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Boom, boom. Easy peasy. That there is just, you know, a little bit of movement. The chair has a magical spell on it, and I can't sit in it unless I do my toe touches. Boom. Or toe raises, whatever we're calling them. All right, guys, this is going to be episode 14. Yeah, 14. We just did 13. We took a couple of days off from Mordheim to play a lot of other games. And now we're back. So 36 days active, 30 missions attempted with a success rate that has crept from 96 to 97%. 13 tactical victories, 141 enemies out to 33 allies out, a whopping 427 ratio, 25,941 total damage dealt, 7,236 monies, 172 fragments, 88 shards, 38 clusters. Let's go. Now, it has been a little bit since we played, so we need to familiarize ourselves with what's going on, with who is in and who is out. Who are you? Soul Crusher is important. Thou should your backup, that's fine. Yeah, missing you is not a big deal. And then these people cannot train because they're injured, but you can train. Let's go to skills. Unsettling charge. And you are mastered. You get that right out the bat. I could upgrade Demoralize or Quick Incision or Unstoppable had I the toughness, which I do not. Or we can get you a whole nother ability. Strider. So charges hit at a higher rate. Do I really need that? I ask, do I really need that? Because my weapon skill is one of the things that we max as quickly as possible. So charges should be hitting anyways. Now, an extra 3 meters on ambush range could be good. An extra 3 meters on charge range could be good. Okay. Dodging increases counterattack. So this is just more dodge percent. Where are we at on our dodge? 55. Yeah, not trying to flee. I mean, 10% for all alone, fear, or and terror with melee resistance. That's a lot. That's a chunk. Don't know where these sudden yawns are coming from. Okay, stun is 27%. A good 50% chance to just say nada to stuns. That would be something. See, this is fear and terror, but not also all alone. So this would give you the all alone as well, but for half, but also give you the melee resistance. So this gives you 4 things instead of 2 things for half the effectiveness. Don't really care. Increase dodge and parry by 15% each. She's a dodger, though not, even though her dodge and parry are pretty even. She's a dodger, not a parrier. We'd have to kid her with something where she could parry. Resist magic, which pretty much gets ignored by me, 16%. Increase resistance against the ambush attack, so I can trigger people's ambush more. All right, so you put knowledge ambush on a tank, and I know tanks don't really have a huge place in this game, at least from some of the videos I watched. You'd put this on a tank, and then that tank would walk into people's ambush range to trigger the attacks for you to take much less damage. Increase trap resistance by up to 60. Ooh. Don't really care there. All right, 10 and 20. Didn't we just have 20 and 40? That's why. All right. Increase parry chance. Increase melee resistance and parry chance when equipped with the shield, which you don't have. Makes disengage cheaper by strategy point, all right. Increases counterattack, all right. After performing a counterattack, 40% chance, and then an 80% chance to recover an offensive point. That could actually be good. There should be nothing here that I care about. Increases critical hit damage. We would look for critical hit chance. Yeah, this would be 15%, but I would have to be the one surrounded. Okay, after dealing melee damage, critical hit chance increased by 5%. It's not stackable, so it doesn't even stack with itself. You would get 1 hit, your first strike, bam, add 5% to your crit chance, jumps from 8 to 13, later on 8 to 18, and then that next hit has that much higher chance of popping. What do we need for that? We need 6 accuracy, and our accuracy is 3. We don't even have our weapon skill done yet, so our accuracy journey has not began. Now, bypassing dodge and parry just allows you to hit more. This bypasses both. And you are a striker. You're somebody that I want getting on there, applying hits, not missing, dealing damage with dual wield. So weak spot is interesting, and weak spot is very cheap. 15% is a chunk, but we'd have to get to that 15%. Here's the real magic resist. 15 and 30. Divine Aegis increases range resistance, which, you know, ours is only 8%. We are very susceptible to range damage. All on Fear, Terror, and Route Test. Now, we do max out our leadership. Her leadership is already maxed, for instance. 60, 50, 50. Really good. 75, 65, 65 is even better, right? And we can get that to 90, 80, 80. But here's the key. We're trying not to ever be routed, right? So those others just talk about not failing the individual test. This is the whole team. This is the whole route test. We might just, like, absolute faith might be a thing. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. Absolute faith. All right. Everyone else is here because they're hurt. So you'll get your study on. That means I could send Bologna out to study. Athena has to rock this one. And you, Jaeger, are 512. Just so hard to go into a fight without Bologna, you know? Like we've built so much on this. Increase stun resistance. Now you'd need required 15 leadership. You have 15 leadership. 63% stun. Oh my god, that would be 88% stun resistance. Oh, wait, learning time already learned? 400 gold. Not already learned. Not enough gold, that's why. So it wasn't the leadership part, it was the money part. 270, 270, 320, 270. Bro, pumping absolute faith up. 105, 95, 95, and then whatever, right? The 30 towards route. I don't think there's a stat that we see specifically for route. Her magic and her ranged are both at 9, which is better than the base, I think, which you start off at like 6. And then her stun is up to 63. And of course we have force of will, right? So we're going to be getting that in there. And she's rocking 10% damage absorption without, oh no, she is in heavy armor. Yeah, we put her in heavy for that reason. Heavy with a helmet? Heavy with a helmet. So now we just need better heavy armor. No, she's in cloth. No, that's heavy. That doesn't look like heavy. That looks like cloth. All right. So she's in heavy. No, she's in clothing. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. I'm going to look all over this thing and not know what I'm looking at. Told you that looked like clothing. Then I'm over here looking at inventory. All right. So she gets 5% armor absorption because this is blue clothing. And then she gets 5% with 10% stun resistance because this is the helm. She loses some perception. We don't care. And some arcane spellcasting. We don't care. To get that absorption and that stun resistance. All right. So this is why you're not training, though. Is what you want to train is all expensive. I think we save big money and get force of will. The most important thing is not to get, because she's not fleeing, right? So the most important thing, once you get them not fleeing, is not getting them knocked out, not getting them injured, to which stun is huge. Oh, god damn, no wonder her stun resistance is so good. 15% here and 20% here. Yeah, we're going to make her immune to stun. All right. And then I can't swap you out because the other person is injured. So we've got our team. We've got our battle. We know that we need lots of money, and we know that we have already sent a shipment, so we don't need a shipment. But let's take a look at this anyways, right? That's a lot. We're not looking for that. So what we are looking for, especially since these guys are paying less, we're looking for 420. So we're looking for 310 more than we have to get Sigmar's Haven. And then that'll give us a discount on toughness skills. And we'll get 5 sticky sludge and 5 aetheric elixir. The other option is these guys, but these guys are giving ballistic skill, and we don't have the 110 built up on them already. So 310, we need 103 more weight. Now we know. Everything is good. Now we know. Brutal. Not sure I want to go in on brutal. Normal, marked for death. Hard, marked for death. So at least we would get, yeah, we're going. Hard, marked for death. We're hoping for blues and purples.
A rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can
They say there are 3 people they want us to take out: Leonek, Grigor,
the enemy's trail.
Tyrannul, and Iona
from their
Raz.
wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe.
Grigori makes me think vampire, but I don't know. Especially with them having a last name. Once you get familiar with the game, and I am not there yet, you'll be able to pick out who you're fighting by the names. Like Skaven, obviously I can pick those guys out. I know when I see the Skaven name. It's a higher level, so we definitely want to go scavenge. And as we see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things kind of in our range. 5 right here. Here is the Veered Stone. Another scavenge. Here is the bad guys. So they're going to get here. They're going to get here. And then it's the rush for here. Our positioning put a lot of guys further away from the Veered Stone. That's not super important. And it's not Skaven, so we're not super worried about them being like right on top of us to begin with. No? Okay, so it's upstairs. Upstairs, downstairs, in your nightgown. Nice. Give me something good. Crossbow pistols of innervation. Okay, what's innervation? Well, innervation's not important to us because we don't use a lot of magic, but it knocks off magic resistance. That's pretty good. And also as a crossbow, +5 initiative, 22 to 28 damage. Okay, got it. Only 1 strategy point to reload. Got it. And would go through 9% armor absorption. Yeah, that is probably worth something. So worst case scenario, that is money. We sell that.